Good morning, traders. Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. This is Jay. So we're gonna start in about 10 minutes. I just want to like to log in a little bit before. Morning, William. Sorry for that, traders. I'm recovering from a flu. Yeah, a little bit better today. My wife and baby daughter. We were back from Dubai. Everybody was sick on the plane, and of course, my wife and the baby got a little bit sick. So for these days, I moved temporarily my office from downstairs. Now I'm like at the third floor. My office is like the ground zero, and so I have like not all my setup. Just following over here this morning, uh, small caps and large caps. So before starting, remember these videos are for these lessons are for educational purpose. They're not to be treated like an investment advice. So read the disclaimer. What I'm doing is I'm trading stocks and futures. I've been starting trading stocks and cover warrants back in the days 99 in the Italian market. I was a very young trader, 19 years old. Had to study a lot before becoming profitable. And I basically I would say, uh, becoming consistent only when I uh, created a system. And I created the system back testing. That time I was doing like, normal tracking. So like day after day of the setup that I was seeing the market were working. And I used that. I used volume and I used, I would say, the price section. I built a trading system right now, which is more like a strategy that tells me when to get in, when to get out. And I use this for teaching the members in my room. Everything that I do is big tested over time. And it's working, I would say, amazingly. Every single day we are like sharing a dozen of trades on small caps, large caps, and futures. So for who is joining and is interested in joining our room, we have a special deal now going on. Reach out to team at jtrader.co. You can also look on my website, jtrader.co. Reach out to the email because that, I would say, special plan for the yearly, so for who's committed to trade with us, is not shared over there. All right. Having said this, as I said, I'm back from Dubai with a very good meeting. I went there for work, not too much for fun. We'll be having for 5 days from the 17th to the 21st of January. We're going to have a trading academy. So it's going to be, sorry, in March. It's going to be 5 full trading days with me. So we'll be trading live with Zimter and other brokers. We'll be like sharing my trading strategy. So you will have access to this. You will see the risk management we use. We will do this on the stocks and futures. You can come, ask all the questions you want. We're gonna have 5 intense days also of lesson. All right, time to start. PLET. So I'm running over here my scanner, and I'm watching RZLV. A lot of these stocks this morning are SSR. RZLV is one of those that is not on SSR, but the stock has pretty strong news. Announces 49 million equity conversion by leading investor. LODE. The point is AI, the quant, say these major, I would say sectors right now are really like pulling the market, okay, the tech market. So don't never underestimate, first of all, how much these can run, okay? And it's not this because, a stock is high, maybe gapping 50, 60, 100% that is going to fail. You always have to wait for the setup to short, otherwise stick to a long play. Now, let's start looking over here, some stats. RZLV, we had over here a previous fader, okay? You can see over here, traders a previous fader. This is the news. We have a 76 million float. What else we can have over here? A major level of liquidity around 360 and another one over here, 370. On the daily, we have bag holders. So we have actually traded a lot above this price, even pretty good volume. So we have a ton of resistances. I would say the 360 is one of the most important levels that I have on the chart, okay? So start watching 360, then I will look at 4, and then we have 435. So RZLV, we have 360, 4, 435. Plan on this will be watching for a short at the gate on gap and crap, plus bookmap confirmation, selling structure. Okay, so we're gonna look at this, and my levels are over here. We can see this 360 area. I'm looking at this level, right? So we can actually put over here a level at 360. And I will also put others right now. So I want to put one at 4. The importance of the dollar numbers. And then I was looking at this peak around 430, 435. So we have 3 major levels here. Okay. So almost 9 o'clock. We're going to start soon. Feel free to ask your questions. You can follow us on Bookmap Discord for today, or you can follow us on YouTube channel, okay, of Bookmap. And otherwise, if you are a member of our team, you can simply trade every single day with us from 4 o'clock New York time till, and guys, this is really like till like 10 p.m., right? So we're actually, sorry, 10 p.m. is my time, so till the close. So we stay like more than 12 hours over there each day. And we trade small caps, large caps, options, and futures. But I found out that some traders in the room are trading also crypto, and the strategies that they're playing on crypto work pretty good. And they're the same that we use for futures, okay? So we have a section in the room for futures, and a section for crypto, and a section for stocks. We're going to review then what we're going to look at the gate, okay? So the main stocks for the day. About also traders, the small account challenge is going to start the 10th of February. Today I told also my team FCEL to inform you but you already had received an email, and if you look at the website before you want to start like the 21st, then I see that a lot of traders are still away and new traders are signing in. So that's the reason why we moved this to the 10th of February. So we're gonna have two challenges here, one with a small account, one with a big account, okay? And also, buddy, I posted this in announcement just yesterday, okay? Just like take a look because I posted.
EONR.
Yeah, it's a good thing, traders. If you want to join the small account challenge, I'm gonna uh, go over a few things over here.
MOB. BFRG.
So for who has YouTube can see it right now. But essentially, you have to register and become a member of our room. You cannot trade with initial buying power more than 5K. This because some traders will have, for example, 10 leverage. Some traders will have like maybe no leverage. We want to make it fair for everybody. So maximum that you can trade with in the beginning is 5K. Of course, you make money, you can trade also with that. Join the challenge, the prizes. So we have 10K in prizes, included a full
NTRB.
live funded account. Okay. So it's not, oh, demo account. No, it's a full funded account from Zintra. That is going to be so cool. And you can win that money. You can win that account. Will be also on Kimfo. And then after this, we're going to do one on uh, large account. Okay, traders? One large account. Okay, 9 o'clock. So let's start over here this morning. I'm gonna put 1 second the charts like this. So we're gonna focus on what the market is doing, and then we're gonna look these stocks on Bookmap. All right. So let's start first of all from BLBX, and then we're gonna go into large caps. Actually, no, what traders? Let's go into large cap first. Okay. I've seen that some traders are looking into large caps. I received a lot of questions. Right, so one of these is, of course, Netflix. We had over here Netflix just announced another price increase. What you should know. Uh, so I read the news monthly full over here almost every single day. Netflix puts on a show after surpassing 300 million global subscribers. That's pretty good news for the company. And this morning, you can see, okay, this is what happened on Netflix Gold, the way over here. Netflix cool for strong earnings. Now, a lot of you will have maybe a small account, and trading something like Netflix, is not the best. What I suggest over here, if you have a small account, avoid it. If you have a large account and you're interested in trading something like Netflix, it's highly, I would say, volatile, especially on a day like this where we have um, the earnings. So I will simply start preparing a plan for those traders, and I will look into a support. We have one major support over here. And this morning, what is my point? 9:30. Okay, we have 30 minutes to go. This is the support over here on Netflix. So on hold of the support, only on hold of the support, we can consider this a long play. And why I'm saying this, traders? Because Netflix can dip, reclaims Aqua line, and then give us a long play. Now, we have to understand, I'm not buying the dip if this is still going down. We can have Bookmap that will show or not show a big heat map, so a big support. In that case, on the reclaim of the J lines, I'm going to take the long. If yesterday you are with us, we traded RKLB, okay, which is Rocket. Let's see over here. RKLB, yeah, this over here was a rocket. Let me, Rocket Labs. All right, so essentially the news of yesterday was about that this company, in terms of fundamental, is better than SpaceX. So yesterday morning we traded this, and where we got the play, we got the play exactly here.
ABSI.
2620 is the alert that I gave, but also I shared this even on socials before the open. And I said if we have a dip and a push, I'm going to long over here at 2620. We had some trail over here along the way, and then over here got out the majority around 30s, and this morning is dipping again. So Netflix, okay, could do the same exact thing. If we have that push, that strong volume, I'm looking for a play like RKLB. If instead fails the support, not looking in more too long. Watch also RKLB day 2, because if we continue to hold over here this 200 MA on the 5, okay, then this can still push and we could see even new highs. Okay, so start watching these traders because I think it will be pretty interesting for the day. Then we have Oracle, right? So I put my plan already on Oracle. We can see over here this major resistance over here in the area 200, right? So it reclaiming over here, you can see how the 5 and 90 MA crossed over here, giving the long entry setup. And if you look at the intraday chart, just look at the yesterday, how this was beautiful. Okay, so over here, holding J lines, beautiful spot where to buy. Another dip to add a position, add more, and this run went from 160 until 190. This morning, again, my play is going to be, I want to see an underover, so I want to see a dip into this 189. So we're going to put this support here. Okay, this is going to be my support. If we have this support traders holding and I start seeing a push, I'm longing, risking the support. And then I'm looking for 192.50, then I'm going to look for 200. Okay, Oracle looking only if we have a long play. If we have a short play, not really interested. We have ARM, we have Oklo, which I want to spend 1 minute on this. Just 1 second, sorry. Okay, I'm back, traders, over here. So we're gonna move with Oklo. Just over here, I wanna share some of the trades that we had this morning. And a lot of traders have the tendency to start early, on the front side. Or you long maybe on a breakout, which is something that you do want to do, or you short, when something is going up, which you also don't have to do. So you have to find the timing. That's the reason why you can have the best, forecast system. Where there's a forecast system that tells you, I want to short here, I want to long over here. Or, sorry, better, I want to long, I want to short. But if you don't have that timing, so I want to enter exactly this point because that's my entry setup, then you don't have an edge. And over here instead we have a trader who has an edge, Carford. He's been in the room for, I think, he was over here 2018. So he's been here for about the last 7 years, okay, 8 years. And you see he waits over here, lower highs, boom. And you can put some size over here. Okay, this stock over here trading even peaks of 400K. It even took over here 40, 50 cents. So learn how to take the backside first of all, right? It's very, very important. One of the most important keys for me to the traders, I would say, need to learn. And another thing, try to follow the morning commentary. This, for example, is Pierre. So I know that Pierre actually is in Santo Domingo, like Carver right now. So like in Republic. So they're having pretty good fun. And over here you can see this IPA this morning. This is the front side of the move. You see that it didn't touch. And then once we had a trendline break, and you see over here this small bar, okay, the small candle. This is stuff. Here you can even add and beautiful patience.
EONR.
You need one trade a day like this. Okay. All right. More and more. That's the reason why I say really, you want to learn. It's not everything out there BS. It doesn't work. Only scams. No, these traders. This is C. Wilkins, is a full-time trader. These traders took years, took time to become good, but they're actually making money. These are not $200 trades. No, in these traders, there are like four figures, all of them. Right? So learn, master, improve. Okay, and that's the most important thing. Now, Oklo. I want to go over this because it's been over here. You can read the news, right? So you have to know why the company is moving. Oklo designs and develops fission power plant supervisor. So it's about what? Fuel. So it's connected to oil.
QBTS.
And over here, we see the major level on Oklo. Okay? Yesterday, this is the move on Oklo. Look at this major level, 3160. We're still talking about large cap companies. Major daily resistance. Okay, look this morning. We're above that resistance. And we're actually, shifting between 31.50 this morning till 33.50. Price is very choppy, but I'll give it a try. I mean, this morning we have the same setup. Let's say we had yesterday in RKLB. I'm looking for this play. So reclaim of here J lines, curl, and push, boom, to the upside, 34. Okay, this is gonna be my way to go on Oklo. So looking for this. Meantime, Carford over here is killing more. This guy is really being like annoying right now. Look how many good trades he's doing. But that trader's really beautiful. I love to see him back. I love to trade him trading like this. So sick way, brother. Sick way. Okay. We have other traders doing very good, but just happy for Carford because he needed this. This is a very good week for him. So we have reviewed over here some of the large cap that were interested. So we went on Oracle. We went over here on Oklo. We went over here also on RKLB. We have NVIDIA. NVIDIA is approaching again to the highs. You can see over here that we are right now into the 145. We have the 150 guys and then 152. This is our trend, NVIDIA. And this is the morning pre-market on NVIDIA. So now you can tell me if Jalen's work or not. Look over here. Dip, 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 dip. Over here a little bit below. If we have the gate over here, a curl with volume, A+ setup to trade. Okay, so let's start watching carefully NVIDIA for the morning because long play on this, we're gonna kill it. Okay, if it fails, I'm not interested. I'm not gonna touch it. But guys, if this really pushes, okay, so we're gonna put over here NVIDIA, one of the main large caps today, only trading this if we have an under over setup. Okay, so study down the overplay. You're gonna look for 146 and then 148. This could be a very, very good play for the all team this morning. Okay, so what I do when I have this, right away I bring over here up NVIDIA because I want this ready for today. Bookmap will be my confirmation. If I don't have this confirmation of Bookmap, okay, I'm not generally taking the trade because everything has to be aligned to be the perfect spot, the perfect trade. Okay, I think we covered a lot of large caps. Guys, are you satisfied with the large caps? The morning pool, okay. Okay, what about if we review some small caps together? I know that is all morning we've been in small caps, and uh, probably some of you already like, you know, memorize the plan by heart. But I want to go over, okay, some of these stocks together. Sorry. I'm sorry, traders, if you hear me coughing. Okay, I apologize. Okay, so first of all, this morning, one of the stocks that we had EPA. I just shared over here. I think was Pierre, yeah, Howie Trader, right? So this is already done for me. Unless you have some extension, this is done. You see the over here the procrastination of patience, okay, the diligence, the discipline, because Pierre years ago was not able to do this. Look right now how calm he is because he knows that he has to wait his level, his setup to trade. This is one of the pattern that we like to trade in the market. So IPIA, I wouldn't really spend too much time on it. If we have maybe a dip, a curl, maybe a long position to that 090, but for all the short sellers that are looking at this IPIA 1110, what is the reason over here? IPIA, okay, potential new chapter in diabetes treatment. So I went to see over here at how is their chart because you know the news seems fantastic. The point is, the chart is simply bleeding. Every single time that they had a push, they failed the same day or the day after. So I wouldn't really trust too much what this company is saying. ASST instead is a different beast. And you will tell me, Jay, I didn't find news yesterday why this was up. Okay, it was up because this is related to the TikTok services, okay, Discord, TikTok, and other social media. Now, this morning they came out with this 424B5, which is a prospectus, okay? You can read over here. So, relating to the offering sale up to 2.6 million of Class B common stock,
RXRX.
right? So, it's a company that actually is bleeding cash, sorry, is bleeding money. It's a company that, if you go check on filings, is not doing any good. It's a company that has an history of pretty big gaps, 92% average over here. In the last five times, 80% of the time, so four times out of five, it faded. Okay, what it means it faded means that it popped a little bit and then boom, came down. Yesterday we had a pretty good move on ASST. You can see over here we had an explosion of volume at the 145, 150, and this morning, here we go. This morning, sorry, This morning we broke this 145, okay? And everybody, oh, this is really going uh, amazing, best company in the world. Okay, again over here, don't be always, chasing the front side of the move. Start waiting instead we find for more high, more lows, fill the J lines, and now we're below the resistance. So for me this morning, or we get to the 145s, okay, daily level, or we get an extension into this 170 area. And why 170? Because look, traders over here, the time that this rejected, okay? So it could be 165 to 170. I'm gonna put these. This is like a zone, right? And or I trade over here short, or I trade a short over here. Okay, so we're gonna put ASSD short play day two 145 or 165 70 key area too short gap and crap. So gap and crap traders is one of the I would say official setup that we trade, and we've been trading this since 2017, 18, since we are in Smash Room. But we trade another way. So you may see other traders have trading that. It's more like a all-day fade. Gap and crap, how we trade it, because gap and crap is related to the J lines. It's just in this room. And actually, if you back test this setup over the years, you will see that the win rate is always, sorry, over 70%, right? So it's a money maker strategy. Um, then we have NEHC, which is SSR. This company over here has 7 million float. Over here, they create a joint venture, okay, uh, energy company. So we'll see if this pushes. I would like over here for a long play, actually. Ideally target 550. BLBX, careful because we have a small float. So could dip into the J lines. I really believe over here dip into the J lines and pop. So we're gonna do something like this. I think it's this one, right? Okay, this potential is the level that I'm looking for. Ideally short. This could be really the long play over here. Okay, so we're gonna save this and put this as BLBX long play on the over or J lines curl, the same thing in this case. Short play into 384. As I said, careful.
ABSI.
SSR, microfloat. Okay, so be careful on this. Um, yeah, we have this. I think is pretty good. We're gonna put over here. Should I put this over here? Okay. Actually, I will put. Setting up 1 second, here's my charts. I think we're gonna put over here for screen sharing with Teams. Okay. NVIDIA. And BLBX. Again, traders, for who just coming in right now. Sorry. For who just came over here right now. What I'm looking is to trade with a team of good traders. That's the reason why we have a small cap room. We started very early, 2017. We traded small caps, large caps, futures, and options. But also, as I said before, a lot of traders in our room are using our strategy also for crypto. Our trading is totally systematic, so it's based on patterns that are back tested over time with specific how many times it works, doesn't work, win rate, and etc. Timing of entry, and we use order flow for we say the confirmation of your trade. So that through Bookmap. A few things to know is that we're going to start a challenge, small count challenge, the 10th of February. You can win a full funded account. Okay, so one of you will win a full funded account with Zintra. So not a demo account, but a real account. There are 10K in prizes. Also, you can win 3 months in my room of education and many other things. After this, we're gonna have from June the big account challenge, right? A few more things. 17th, 21st of March, we're gonna have 5 days training academy in Italy, and it's a limited number of seats. I saw 3 spots already taken, and I just said this 2 days ago. So uh, it's mentoring in a live academy. So I'm not taking 50 traders, but I'm taking really few traders to work and trade with. All right, 2 minutes to go. Let's start looking at the market. Quindi tutti questi qui. If you have questions, traders, reach out. I'm over here to help you. Ricordiamo anche quella tua zona. Niente. You have to be careful if you're a newbie in trading BLBX, SSR microfloat. Okay. NTRB maybe will push. Netflix. We have this POAI, POAI, guys. POAI. Okay. POAI. 20 seconds to go. Non c'è neanche questa zona qua su. Ieri c'erano 10, oggi senza ce ne sono tante. BOI extending over here. See over here the high volume on BLBX. POI extending and let it go until it goes, okay? I think we still have to see the high volume POI. It's a nice break of 160 daily level. Some wash over here on BLBX. A little bit of resistance, guys, on POI 180. Doing a J slim over here. Short POI 162. Let's see if it confirms. So we're short 162. You're gonna have that big selling pressure, the juicy selling pressure. Boom, this is gonna simply wash on the downside. So we'll see over here the management. It's only in the VWAP. Yeah, good J slam on 2 minutes. Let's see what else. ASST can go to the VWAP and reject. NVIDIA, perfect, on the over, as we wanted. You see over here the on the over. That's what we wanted, NVIDIA, A plus. 145, 144.80 to 146. Risk now break even if you took it. And this was our plan. Hold in the meantime POI. Netflix is that one that we have on watch this morning. Simply washing from 1,000 down to 976. ASST is pushing. We have a VWAP bounce over here on NVIDIA. $145 is dropping. So if this would reclaim the 145 with high volume, is going to be another long. POI is working, 152. So you can see here, we got the 162, 152. I want to see this to unwind. SST still pushing, so we're gonna put this on Bookmap. I would only be looking traders at SST over here on a fail of VWAP rejection, so a fail of 145 and rejection, or 182 short. For now, avoid. PDYN is pushing. This is exactly how you do it. Short cover, and then you can buy or you can short. That is really about your bias. Setup works both ways. You can see over here, in this case, again, Al Carford retraded this. So amazing work. Starting to watch Nvidia again. Sorry, Nvidia again for the long play. Nvidia over here is curling, giving a long play. Let's see if this bar confirms. Thinking along Nvidia just right now, 145 and 40. Long Nvidia. The reason why it's the setup and the over, risking very, very low risk over here, 144.90. When I see this to hold and push, otherwise we'll take this off. You see, we have the buyers. The setup is there because what is the setup in this case? We have this under the VWAP, over curling. So we should see this playing out. Okay, a little bit more push. 145.90. At this point, we move the risk break even, okay? So we are long 145, sorry, we're long 145.40. Now price 146. Now move risk to break even. So in case comes down, we don't risk it. We don't risk anything, okay? But I want to see a strength over here. I want to see higher lows. I want to see bars coming in. For now, we have buyers. We actually have buyers. This is an insane play short by Kyle. You can see right here on PDYN, the extension, then short 11.12, 11.20, and then partial covers, and he's probably looking over here for the nines. Maybe the 146 is doing this little curl. Want to see this to push a little bit higher. E poi c'era quello da fare lì. Mancato. No, non questo. L'Inter sono la zona. Nvidia breakout 146. Let's hold, traders. Anybody in? Nice over here. Push high of the day. I would say let's wait to see if we can break that high of day. Breakout. Selling just a little bit of partial at 146 and 25. Sell 1/3 just in case we have the fake out over here, right? That's the beautiful play. Sorry, beautiful play on Nvidia on an and over. I will put also over here a chart so that you can see the structure of the play. Working good. So these are the levels that I had this morning, okay? You can see over here the uptrend of yesterday. And this morning we said if it holds this dip, the support. And look over here, we went to test it, push, and then over here we get the major long play over here, 140, 145 and 40. Now touching the resistance. If we break this, space till 148. This is good, traders. I like it. Breakout, it's pushing strong. So we're holding 2/3 of our position, 147, still strong. So our team over here buying 145 start, and then once we have that alert, the actually the trading system told us enter full size 145.40, and then over here we got out between these two 1/3. Now we're gonna wait for possible 148 and 150. Okay, so now it's about trailing. Simple. So look over here, dip into the VWAP, we start buying over here, and start to extend. If we have another pattern like a bull flag on NVIDIA, we will load the both more. The remaining trail traders will be 146 and 30, so at least we lock in 90 cents with the remaining 2/3, okay? Look over here. The majority of this trend is with all these green dots. That means like there's high liquidity. Okay, these are like buyers. A little bit of sellers over here. Still not a lot of sellers. Okay, so we don't have like a bigger sell off. Just a pullback at the moment. I'm sorry. So we could still have a push. There we go. One 47 again, traders. And there we are. We're going back to the height. On dots, traders, if it stays below 580, will fail. All right. If it starts to push above 580, then it can get to the highs. I like over here for a possible fail. So 585, 590 with a very low risk short. So that's 585, 590 short. Hope you got it. I'm gonna put also bookmap over here on dots. $560 has to break. We have the VWAP over there, all right? 90 made 1 minute. Ok, quello è sì, perché sennò c'è anche l'altro. Okay, trim a little bit, guys, over here at 550s. Okay. Anybody got dots with us? He's a major good trader because this is pretty high risk. 540 breakdown. We'll share the trade and everything. Meanwhile, Carford is continuing to hit market. You can see that we had a halt over here, open. It tried to push, no more liquidity. Now the VWAP, if it pushes back up, we risk break even. If it fails, we hold full size. I don't see any more of those big buyers for now on that. We have a chat room pump on this, actually more than one. I know, without making names, we know two famous traders that like pumping this today. So that's the reason why it came up pretty strong. This went from 450, 460 until $6. And now we are like at that VWAP. You know, traders will always look for that VWAP to recycle, to buy, or if it breaks below to sell. And I think over here we can really break down unless volume comes in. This for me is a good short, so let's continue to hold and risk break even. And tell me how you can take a better short than this. Right? You can do everything you want. That's not me, that's Kyle DC, former mentor student, great trader, great person. He's lifetime member in the room. So there's a lot to learn. $5.30, guys. Do you like this? I told you before, team, that halts are a little bit difficult for at least newbies to trade. Okay, I don't want that to, I would say, often anticipate a trade. what we like over here is really the use of Bookmap. It's a different structure over here. I mean, the reason of no more liquidity over here, the fill of the dollar number, dollar high. This is over here our team again. You can see the 580, 560 a little bit cover, 540 a little bit more. Now we're looking for this to fail. Okay, so what else we have over here? Nvidia still pushing. Let's see if we can hold the 90 5 minutes. Right? So we got the 147.30. But my goal this morning, traders, is not this. My goal this morning is that we get 148 and 150. So if now we have a big heat map over here, I think we're going to add a little bit more. Okay, want to do it? Let's do it. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more over here. So add it. We'll look for 148 or trill everything in the money at 146 and 50. Okay, so Nvidia added, trailing in the money 146 and 50. Boom. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Highs over here. We want to see the breakout. This is the market we want to be in, right? This is the market we want to trade. This is the one of the favorite plays of Bus, 7-figure trade in the room. Boom. Yeah. That's all we need, guys. So here we see over here our team. 147 and 20s over here, 30s. And then as soon as we broke that 40, boom, big dump over here. So big seller came in. So you see how you have to be quick or reactive. So Nvidia played good. That's played good. PRI, we took the first short and then break even essentially, is still pushing. So let's see PRI. Sorry. Oh, okay. Back over here. So we have a few stocks going up. Sorry. BLBX reclaimed the VWAP. Sorry, 320, 330. We have POI that actually is standing doing an over under 2. And you know what, traders? Shorted over here, 198. Okay, 198. Shorted POI just right now. The risk is small. I'm risking something like 201, 202. And I like these fake outs over here. When they do a fake out, a little bit laterality, a little bit liquidity. So we have a very, very low risk. Let's see if now this will fail, right? No, you don't have POI, sorry.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Giusto?
Okay. Okay.
We'd like to see a curl down over here on POI. It's still not a backside, but we're trading the daily level, the resistance. I have a major resistance at $2 on POI. No, actually over here they're starting to push again, and we took 3 cents stop. So that's a good thing. We're still looking over here for a potential trade. I'm sorry again. It's a lot of volume, 1 million per minute. So we're gonna leave this for now. Let's go back to check 1 second hour. That's 5:30. ASST faded over here. Beautiful from that 170. NVIDIA. So we got the dip again to the VWAP and then bounce back up again. One more time. Okay. So NVIDIA seems over here having a lot of steam today. So right now it's below this 90 MA on the 5 minutes. And we're not looking to take the trade long over here. So what I'm doing right now is scanning the market. So we had ASST that came 170 to the golden zone, faded. Let me see what else. QBT nothing, CDIO nothing. Music. Remember this morning, this was trading good. We had an offering over here. So you see a big dump, and then at the open, it worked pretty good with the J-line rejection. This is something that I missed it. This is one of the best plays I can take. All right, so this was a good play. We trade SDBX, very low liquidity. It's from early pre-market. Okay, then we had EAP over here and the fake of J Slim. It's nothing, or ZLV. This is a stock that gave this morning this pump into the 350. We have a key daily level heat map was 360 and now fading. I don't see over here any plays. Sorry. And then you can see instead traders again, BLBX came to the resistance we wanted. Remember this morning what we were saying, we have a pretty good resistance over here around 350. So a dip into the J lines over here came but rejected over here, break of the J lines, and it pushed. But it pushed against this resistance. You can see over here all the tops, right? Then a little bit of rejection. Now, what it could do? Could do another push over here. So I would really look in case we have this, and I would look to long in an area like here. Okay, with volume. Okay, so with volume, I will long this. There's something that potentially I saw many times stocks like BLBX doing. So BLBX, if we have reclaim of 3 with massive volume, then looking too long for a squeeze. Okay, in that case would be a type manipulation too. We have NEHC, which faded again, and again over here what I missed, another beautiful J-line rejection. I had only to trade this today to be happy. This is again a perfect up and crap, and that's the reason why I say, yeah, some people say, oh, I was trading up and crap. Yeah, but not like this. Not with this high percentage of win rate. And then we have POI, which is extending, so I wouldn't really touch it. Above the pre-market high, extending big, so leave it. It's giving a lot of spikes over here. Okay, so even if you take these spikes, you'll take a little bit of win out, a little bit of win out, a little bit of win, probably this stop, a little bit of win. Doesn't really, is not really worth it. Okay, so you will need to see more like a trendline break, which is something that I would like to see. A rejection, and then ideally a fill. If I don't see this, there's no point in me taking the trade. Okay, so POI setup. Now we're gonna look at the large caps. NVIDIA, this morning, for me there was only one thing: follow our system on here. I like when the dip into the J lines is closed. You can see over here J-line curl, right? That's a candle bar we got in 145.40. And now over here, look, we again had dips into the J lines. Amazing, right? So this is NVIDIA. And this is a dip J-line curl. I want to look at Tesla. It's a daily level we had, so actually came pretty good. Dip on the over, push, fail. No, very choppy. I wouldn't trade it. Netflix didn't push after earnings. I think somebody over here, guys, took a little bit of profit taking. So a good fade. Again, J-line rejection. And then we had Oracle. Don't forget about Oracle. Fail again. And then we had Oklo. Very choppy. Okay, we're above that massive daily resistance, 3150, but very choppy, not touching it. Okay, let's look at dots. That is going good. We took the short over here. So it's behaving for now, right? It's behaving good. Yeah, target is going to be $4.95, $5. Okay, let's continue to look at POI over here.
Yeah.
Migliore open zona. Tutto il resto è questo, però open zona. Sì. Staffium POI. Over here, guys, this 212 is a good short, low risk. Risk really 213. Want to see if we can drop below the 27. There we are. Oh, yes. 202. Want to see below 199. There we go. I saw this big breakdown. Okay, so you can see the big sell-off. And over here, we started making lower high. I saw this seller. And then over here, I saw this starting to push down. And generally, when I see this, I know they're going to simply look to dump. On this price action right now, so they're tapering over here the price down. So it came over here a little bit seller, more seller, $2. What I like is to use these whole dollar numbers like the 2. When I need 3.
Yeah, I know.
191. Okay, just 1 second, guys. I will put Bookmap over here, screenshot. There we go. Copy. And when I say traders look for the timing, I mean you have to be very, very fast at this, right? And very skilled. So this is again. So interpret the market like this: high, low, sorry, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. Here, trader starts a little bit scaling in. First dollar scaling in. This is the stuff, okay? So this is the beautiful stuff. Not always will have it, okay? So sometimes you'll see price gets over here, boom, dumps. But you can see, right? The stuff comes. It's a shooting star, pin bar. You can call it in many ways because it's both things. And now fading off. And this is the stuffy that we had, the stuffy move. Guys, BLBX, we can have a squeeze, okay? Start watching it. So we're gonna put again BLBX. Remember what I was saying before. Prepare for the long. J-line reclaim. Boom. So in this case, guys, I'm looking at PRI. And as we said, price from 211 over here is a short below VWAP. Target is going to be 180, 175. So we could expect that. Remember, this was our forecast that we gave on PRI. We said we want to see the breakdown and this pattern. Okay, we had to just like make it over here like this, just a little bit like that, but that's our play. So this is going to be our target, 176. Hope you're going to get it. BLBX. And remember over here, guys, right? Look, traders, absolutely over here, a big level of demand. You can also see on Bookmap You were seeing over here all the absorption. And now it came first time, second time. If it holds over here and start curling, start looking at this volume, can really like start pushing. Yeah, I'm looking over here in the EAC, but now this is just a fader. I don't see any kind of good level to trade. PDYN came back up again. Daily level important over here is this 1125. Next major daily level is 1250. So I can actually run. And look at volume over here. You see the volume of the breakout, the green dots? That means strength. So with Bookmap, you can see the volume pressure. Okay, we can see right away fast who's winning. So between supply and demand, you can see the delta. You can see also the patterns, like this cup pattern over here, or break of the VWAP, retest over here and push. So things that, for me, that I was always used to use tape, level 2 times and sales over here, I have something more. Still over here with you traders, I'm looking over here, PDYN, uptrending. I don't have intention to do anything. What I would like to do instead is more along in the 1070, 1060 over here because we have a confluence of JLens and VWAP technically. We will face on watching if we can have this dip. Let me go back to NVIDIA. Okay, so NVIDIA over here is making lower highs, a little bit lower lows. We had a dip on the J lines and then push. So what often I see, and this is a pattern, is like a distribution pattern into the J lines, but J lines and VWAP are holding. So essentially, if we break this level over here, 146 and 68, there's going to be a tremendous long entry. So let's watch over here, okay? So this is going to be confirmed my entry long. All right, team. So in the meantime, it's 10:30. If you want to continue to trade with us, get in the fantastic room with a lot of traders. Join me at JTraderco. Reach out for a sick discount on the yearly at team at JTraderco. For anything else, for help, reach out, and I'm going to help my team. So take care, guys. See you back. You traders over here at Small Cap Room in about 5 minutes. Just need a coffee. Thank you.